Big Sandy today, drilling BS-4, mud motors cranking it out. Overcame some challenges with big rocks and torn up drilling equipment, but we're through that now and back drilling gravel. I'm filling up the gold pan, and I'll take that over and pan it down and see what's in this gravel. We got a nice puddle down here at the lower end of the drill pad. We got some of the cuttings coming up from about 2,000 feet. And just like gold, if there's any copper in this, it's going to settle to the bottom of the pan by getting rid of the light fraction, by washing it off over the top, allowing the heavy stuff to settle down into the bottom of the pan. Get a concentrate, and then I can throw that under the microscope and see what we've got. Matter of fact, right now I can see in this edge I'm about to lose it is a nice big chunky piece of native copper. So it's in this sample too. We've been seeing that through this lower portion of the gravel so far. And panned it down. You can see bottom of that pan fighting the sunshine right now. It's coming in at a real low angle, but you see that just shot full of native copper grains spread out on the bottom of the pan there. Let's try and spread it out some more. It's a real good indication, real time almost, that we got copper coming out of this hole.
I've got my native copper pan concentrate back in the office, and it's spread out now on a piece of paper. I've got the real magnetic stuff out of it, but I've got a boron neodymium iron magnet that I use to clean it up good. I just touch that stuff down to the concentrate, and the stuff that's a little bit magnetic, and I'm talking about epidote and sphene and maybe some garnet. That stuff I can pick up with this magnet, even though it's not strongly ferromagnetic. This magnet pulls it out so strong. But that'll leave the non-magnetic copper on the paper, and I can look at it under the microscope. And now we get to look down the microscope and see what's in this stuff. Takes a little coordination with a cell phone, but you can do it. There we go. You see native copper, shining metallic luster, some nice purple zircon crystals. And I'll move this sample around. We can see what we got. See quite a bit of copper in there. So just like gold, there's a whopper. I've taken a little bit to pick through that concentrate, and I've got it under the microscope, and now we get to see what the goodies look like. Little picking things out with the tweezers, mounting them on Scotch tape. That's part of what was in that sample. There's a lot more copper in there, but here's our copper coming out of the gravel that we're drilling through at Big Sandy, a couple thousand feet down. These are native copper grains, crystals of copper that are growing in open spaces in the sand, intergrown with a little bit of calcite. They're pretty clean grains, though. Not quite LME grade A, but that's the real stuff. So stay tuned to Bell Copper. We're doing what we said we were going to do. We're sucking in our gut. We're not eating much these days, but we're drilling a hole in the ground, changing the world. There's big chunky flakes laid out across the bottom of that pan.